Okay, got the case, got the extra battery yet. Camera, good charged battery. I shipped it down into low gear so I can ride through the site. You know, so if you guys remember, I think it's through to maybe I think it's the later half of the second half of the first hood tour season. You know, so it's the later part, you know, half of the second half of hood tour season 1, and then maybe the first half of the season of season 2 of hood tours. Yeah, it's the later part of second half of season 1 of hood tours, and then there's the beginning half or the whole first half of season 2 of hood tours. I think it was about the guy that was wanting to help grow the channel, you know, do some insights, you know, get me to change a couple of things and whatever, you know. And I appreciate the help and all that, and I appreciate the input from you guys, and I do. All 46 or whatever it is of you guys, you know, like I said, I keep forgetting count and losing count. You know, and I appreciate you guys' help and support, and, you know, trying to help anyway. But if you guys remember the guy that I was talking about trying to help, he kept going. I deleted the comments, and I told you, you know, when I shut the comments off for the 6 months or whatever it was. You know, and I wasn't doing that to be mean, but I wasn't doing that to be mean. I was just trying to stop the fucking bullshit from happening. You know, I didn't want no dude, you know, let's say editing a, you know, dude I didn't know editing my shit. I was freaking out. I've written that 9,000 times before. That's kind of cool that I made it through that because it was wet. My tires are wet. You know, I didn't want no random ass dude touching my videos that I didn't know. I'd rather, you know, have Jacob, my buddy. You guys seen him the second to last time that I was up here last year. I should stop and do a vlog, but not right now. I just restarted everything. So Jacob, you guys, you've seen most of his family. I don't think I ever rolled with him on video since that weekend that we did my graduation weekend up here when he came with us. He was then he was on that green and white Kent V 2100 or whatever it was, that Walmart bike, the green and white one that was kind of odd looking. I'm not gonna say ugly, it was odd. He is the last time, or for sure that then he was seen on the channel, but Um, you know, and him and his family were up here last year, the last weekend, the first time we were in Site 16. You know, so the first time we were in Site 16 that weekend, is when I ran into his family, you know, his stepdad, his mom, one of his brothers for sure, and his sister. And you know, I thought about talking. I'm surprised I made it up that without falling. You know, I thought about telling him, hey, I got this guy commenting on my shit, you know, wanting to, you know, edit and upload my shit, or edit my shit and then send it back to me and try to fucking help grow the channel. He's like, so if you said, so let him do it. I said, dude, to be honest with you, I'd rather pay you to do it. You know, me and you set up like a Cash App thing, you know, and then we figure out on a price that I can afford every 2 weeks, you know, because he didn't know that I don't think he knows that I have a buttload of cash right now. But, you know, I tell him we'd have to sit down and agree on a price to, I'm gonna do a vlog for tomorrow for in case if I don't get the chance to do one. You know, we'd have to sit down through like text or phone call or whatever and figure out a price that I can pay you every 2 weeks. You know, it'll be like $50 a week or whatever to do. You know, I don't know. I was thinking $100 a week to figure out shit. So I don't know. So you guys see me ride this a little bit already last year, but I'm not going to attempt to do it until it's 100% dry. It looks like people are riding it already. So I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm going to get a vlog done while I got decent light.